Hey guys, I'm back. I just wanted to, talk about copium, really. I just wanted to have a nice little discussion about the copium in the fandom. Um, I don't want this. Okay, this video is going to be super unstructured. Like, I didn't take any notes or anything. I was going to go live, but I'm like, not. Yeah, no. Um, so just take this as a live. I don't know. I'm gonna make this a premiere so we can all be in the chat and talk at the same time. Um, but basically, what I think this copium is getting really dangerous. um, I say that, and by that I mean like like the work of like always try hard. This guy is like super brainsy, right? Like five heads, super brain, like smart ass guy, right? And part of the reason why I was so disappointed with the end of Attack on Titan is because of people like always try hard. Now, there's somebody who knows who they know the story. I think he was at anime only until like season 3 or something, but that doesn't matter. But he knows the story, right? And he like goes back through it and like makes connections and draws. Like I remember this one video I watched by him, like when he released it. All the times Zeke and Eren went back, like through the manga, you can look through the manga and see two shadows, like watching the events in the story, like before it was even revealed that they could do that. Stuff like that. Always try hard can always pick out like little small details that, even a big fan like myself could miss. Because honestly, I've never seen those shadows. And when he brought up those screenshots, I was like, my guy, you're right. Right. Anyways, Always Try Hard is known for all of his really good videos about theories. And literally every one of his theories would have been a better ending than the ending we got. We all know that, though. We all know that, right? But this copium, I think, is a little bit dangerous because we're going to get slapped in the face twice. Once we see that this ending is exactly the same, if not a couple added scenes of some Aramika or some subtracted scenes of Arahisu, like they've already done, they didn't really, they kind of glossed over the Arahisu from the manga already, like the table when they're, when they're kidnapped and they're talking and stuff. They already kind of glossed over that, but what they did leave in there, like the conversation, Mikasa getting jealous, this Historia blushing, so on and so forth. They left that in there, great. But what I feel like is most likely going to happen is they're just going to polish up the story, take out the things that pointed towards A&R, and then give us this hot garbage that 139 is. Now, 139 is a good ending. Don't edit that. 139 is a good ending if you take out all of the racism in the story. If you take out all of Eren's inner monologue throughout the entire series, literally, never ever giving us any glimpse into his mind, never telling us that he cares about freedom, never telling us that he doesn't like being caged, like if they want 139 to seem like a coherent ending, we would have had to watch this series under the impression that Eren was batshit the entire series, right? So, in a show like Game of Thrones, we get little glimpses that Daenerys is kind of batshit, right? But since she's killing people that you kind of don't like anyway, you're like, oh, well, fuck them, right? Whatever. Who cares? But this bitch is still, like, straight up setting people on fire, who in theory have done nothing to her, but she's literally setting people on fire. So you can make the case that she was mad, that, they didn't really focus on the fact that she was potentially going mad. So that's why it kind of seemed like a jarring flip at the end. But if you go in like with a fine-tooth comb and watch the series, There's little glimpses of her madness there. There is. Like, she watches her brother get toasted out, no emotions whatsoever. You know, he did abuse her, but still, like, what the fuck? Someone's dying in front of you. Anyways, enough about that. In Attack on Titan, we don't see any fucking indication that Eren is out of his mind. But guess what we do get? We get Isayama saying in an interview, oh, real Eren is back. You know, we never see Eren have any fits over any girl ever. And we have in an interview, oh, yeah, Eren is back. There is no point in the series where you can point to Eren acting like that. And that just really made me lose all faith in Isayama. Like, literally. Because no matter what kind of AOE we get, nothing will take that scene out of the manga. People on Reddit are posting the official manga, you know, because it's in now. And, it's ugly. It is. Like, seeing that in the official manga, it's nasty. And it can't be taken back. So it's like, sure, give us the A&R ending. Sure, what if they do that? Well, explain that. That's still there. Him sitting on the floor bitching and crying about Mikasa is still there. And it's still out of character. So an anime-only ending would not fix that. What would make everything better for me, personally, is they fix the anime. And then Isayama gives us a new manga. A new last volume where he fixes all that. That would be the only thing that would save this series in my eyes. Sure, fix the anime. I don't really care that much about the anime. I want my book to look good. My book's all fucked up because of that. I didn't order it. Part of me wants to because I have all the other ones. You know, that's another thing. If you're so much of an ending defender, buy my fucking manga. Buy the entire fucking series for me. If the series ended so good to you, if this was perfect for you, and oh, so good and so realistic, buy my entire manga set. Buy it. You shouldn't be hesitating to do that. Because guess what? I'll give you a little discount on it, too. How's that sound? You loved the ending so much. Cash at me $200 right now. I will send you this entire series. Right now, bitch. If you loved the way it ended so much, you should have no problem. You should be running to my inbox. Hey, I want the manga. Sell me. Like, if it was so good, what's the problem? You know? But no, they know it wasn't that good. They know it wasn't great. They know it was out of character. It was not real Eren. But anyways, to kind of wrap up my thoughts, I guess we'll say, no matter what they do in the anime, what went wrong in the manga will never go away. So let's say all this stuff with the 2 timelines and the da-da-da and the Falco and the tree and the Falco's the new Attack Titan and da-da-da-da. Let's say all of that happens in the anime. Let's say all of that happens. Why does Eren then not know why he's doing what he's doing in one of the timelines? Why does Eren not know why he's doing the rumbling in one of the timelines? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fix the anime and connect the anime to the manga, then there's still questions. Like, that question will never go away, no matter what you do in the anime. And if I'm wrong, I will come back on this mic and I will apologize to Isayama, to Always Try Hard, even though I'm not coming for Always Try Hard. Like, I love his videos. Love them. But still, an AOE doesn't fix the problems with the manga the way it is. So the only thing that would fix everything for me would be if we got an entirely, like, redraw of 139. Honestly. And that's why I say I freaking literally need a physical copy of the A&R manga. I need that. A physical copy of that, because if I were to buy the final volume, I would literally tear the pages out of the last 3 chapters, or like paint over them with black ink or something, and then I'd have my physical A&R, and I'd just be like, this is the ending of this series. So, because you gotta think about what's missing. If Isayama is crazy enough to end his highly like ideological, like theoretical, freaking spiritual series, like it's really heavily based in spirituality and ideologies, that shit carries the entire series. And if we're gonna get none of that in the final battle, the anime is gonna be just as underwhelming as the manga. You cannot end the series without the battle of ideologies. Sure, you get like a one-sided Armin yelling at Eren in Titan form. Oh, tell me what part of you is free? If you won't stop this mass murder, what part of you is free? We get that, which is like a little, like, you stepping your foot in the door. But we're gonna need you to, like, come in the room. We're gonna need you to not just step in you're gonna have to come in the room and close the door behind yourself, Isayama, please. Like, I thought about it, and I'm not as selfish to say that, like, I want the anime to end badly, so the anime onlys can be like, what the fuck is that? And so Isayama can get double the outrage, right? I won't say I want that, but I just don't know. You know, if we're gonna go for this whole, this is one timeline, this is a timeline where he fails, and da-da-da, that still doesn't explain why he doesn't know why he's doing what he's doing in the first timeline. And if someone can explain that to me through the AOE lens, then we're good, you know? And, also, what wouldn't make sense from another timeline is the Ymir loving Fritz. Like, like, how is that gonna be solved? Oh, the anime is the one where Eren fails, and the one where Ymir loved Fritz. Like how many people get different timelines? I'm just a little confused about how it would work. So okay, let's go through the problems with an AOE. With specifically the one where it's like Eren, the manga is one timeline. It's the timeline where Eren fails. Problems are his fit about Mikasa, still out of character. The battle of ideologies, that could be fixed. That AOE could actually fix that. So we have the Mikasa thing. Also the Historia's pregnancy could be fixed by AOE. It could. Like, it would make sense. Oh, in one timeline, Eren tells Historia to get pregnant by somebody random. But in this timeline, he chooses, no, I'm going to be the father. That makes sense. That could make sense. That could be pulled off. So the problem really is just the Ymir loving Fritz thing, Eren not knowing why he did the rumbling, and Eren's fit about Mikasa. Those are the things that, like, AOE couldn't fix. Like, a second timeline couldn't fix unless multiple characters are getting multiple timelines. Like Ymir loving Fritz cannot be fixed, in my opinion. That's just stamped on Attack on Titan forever. Some other timeline, what? Eren convinces. Oh my god! Oh shit! I just dropped everything. It makes no sense because Zeke literally tells Eren, "Hey," well, not Eren. He tells Armin that Eren could understand where Ymir was coming from. Right. Like, feeling oppressed and feeling like cattle. So I'm trying to make sense of that in my brain. How else you could decipher that? Like, if you were to say it wasn't a retcon, like if I was an ending defender, how would I defend that? I'm trying to think right now. Um, no, Aaron didn't understand her because she was oppressed. He understood her because she loved Fritz but couldn't be with him. Just like Aaron loves Mikasa but can't be with her. Like there's just no way to make sense out of that. Like I feel like cringing just letting that come out of my mouth. Anyways, I don't want this to be too long. I just wanted to say that, like, I can't cope. I cannot make myself do it because it would not fix the biggest problems with Attack on Titan, with the manga. If the biggest problem was the fact that Eren failed, then I'd be okay. Yeah, all right. If we kept everybody in character, Ymir was a slave, not in love. Eren wasn't head over heels for Mikasa, which isn't me saying he didn't care about her. I know he did, okay? So don't even try. I know he cared about her. Keeping everybody in character, having Eren keep his agency and stuff, and let's say the Alliance literally beat him fair and square somehow. Don't know fucking how. But let's just say the Alliance beat him fair and square. And everything ends the same way. Mikasa at the grave every single day. Paradis being carpet bombed. Let's say everything happened the same way. I would not have ever even opened my mouth to complain about the series. My problem with the series is the characters' motivations don't align with what we've been seeing, and it's not something where we were getting breadcrumbs to, you know, like, you can make a case for Daenerys. Like I'm saying, I was not disappointed with the Game of Thrones ending. It was lackluster, but I didn't feel like it retconned anybody. You know, I didn't feel like any character was out of character, if that makes sense. I didn't feel like any character was diluted by the way that Game of Thrones ended. That's not the case with Attack on Titan, because you literally get Eren, the main character, his motivation flipped on its head. And I just don't understand how that's the twist if we weren't given any sort of breadcrumbs to that at all. Like, there was no foreshadowing to... You cannot pull up receipts of Eren losing his mind, of Eren being a psychopath. You cannot... There's no receipts for that, right? He always has a motivation. He always knows what he's doing. So the way 139 ends still makes sense, even if there is another timeline. Because what the fuck happened in this time? Like, you'd have to explain what the hell happened to him in the manga timeline. Like, why did he become a different person the last second of that timeline? Which I feel like AOE would not fix at all. And I'm trying to think of something that could possibly fix that. But nothing's coming up. Like, oh yeah, Eren towards the end, he just lost his resolve. He just lost his agency, and he just wanted to die. Yeah, but I'm not psychic, so maybe we will get some more insight to that with the way, you know, with the ending. I don't think it's gonna be too far off from the anime. I'm not trying to kill your cope, guys. Like, I'm just saying, don't have your expectations so high. I'm not. And then I'll be pleasantly surprised if Haxayama, you know, like, does the Isayama cut. You know, what if it isn't, like, multiple timelines and he just gives you, like, the Isayama cut? Because I have a hard time believing that he did this whole mastermind plan. Like, I'm going to connect the anime to the manga, and then the manga is going to connect to the anime, and then they're just going to be interconnected in every way, and da-da-da, and it's going to be done April, which it started April to show the cyclical nature of life. And I don't believe he thought that far ahead. But if I'm wrong, sis, you better believe I will be on this mic, and I will be kissing his ass, because that would take 6D chess, which I don't think he's capable of. But come on now, he created a good ass series this far, right? So, you know, he tripped at the finish line, but he was able to pull off what he pulled off. So I feel like what your best bet is wishful thinking. Wishful thinking is, as far as I will go, is he's gonna give us the Isayama cut. That's my biggest cope, right? I don't think he's gonna give us this whole elaborate, everything is ultra supersonic connected, like the plan from the beginning, the two endings and the birds and the da 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 blah 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 blah. Like, I don't think so. I really don't. I hope so. I do, but just realistically thinking, no. If the best bet, we're gonna get the Isayama cut, which is not, super connected to the manga and the anime and the manga all connected cycles. It's just gonna be, hey, this is how I actually want to end it. Everybody in character, yeah, maybe Eren does fail, but this is how I want to end it. Uh, but yeah, he's gonna keep everybody in character and like not give the Aramikas that weird ass fan service bullshit shit hole, whatever that stuff was. But at my lowest expectations, they're just gonna insert more Aramika, make some Aramika scenes more romantic looking, and give us the ending we got in 139. Oh my goodness. January 9th. Actually, April 9th needs to hurry up because I need to see how they're going to end this. Like I do. The series ended so bad, but it was so good. So the dichotomy of that literally has me in a chokehold. Like somebody was like, more, like, when are you going to do videos about other things? Like, why are you still stuck on Attack on Titan? Because, like, maybe this is the brilliance of it. Like, make the manga so outrageous that, like, I don't know, because it's not like Attack on Titan needed media attention. Like, it was already in the media. It was already popping. Like, it was already popping, so I don't understand. So that's definitely not it. He wasn't trying to outrage us for any, like, media coverage or put his name on the map or anything. Nope. Unplausible. But it was something I thought of. Like, I was like, okay, maybe he wants both the manga and the anime to be selling. So there's going to be some manga-only content and some anime-only content, so you have to buy both. Haha, you have to read the manga now. Haha, like, if he gives us the A&R ending, like, some people might be like, wait, Eren and Historia, like, I didn't really pick up on anything romantic, like, where's this all coming from? And then they'll be like, oh, okay, there's more scenes of them in the manga, so I received, like, a dulled out, watered down version of Arahisu in the anime. Okay, well, maybe I'll read the manga now so I can get some more insight to this relationship. Like, stuff like that. Like, I was like, okay, what if this is a big marketing ploy to get both to sell? Tell the story in one. And, that also, could be used as, what's the word called? Evidence or something for AOE, he wants to sell both, so why not sell the same story in two different ways with two different endings? These are all the possibilities. Isayama said reincarnation is canon. Everything's canon. Canon. Right? So maybe this is all just a marketing ploy to sell both the anime and the manga. I don't think it is. I think we're going to get the ending we got in 139, but he's going to try and sell it a little bit better. But you guys continue to hope for me and just know that eventually, if, it turns out we get this jaw-dropping, amazing, like, just incredible finale that blows my socks off, knocks my socks off, blows me away, I will be the first to apologize. I will literally trend hashtag I'm sorry Isayama worldwide. Like, single-handedly. I will. Like, no shame. I will get on my knees and I will do the, like, most sincere Japanese Like, I'll go all out. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye, guys.